So today we're here with Coach Harville and we're going to get to know him a little better. What classes do you teach in?
Teach U.S. government.
Where are you originally from?
Grenada, Mississippi.
What's something you enjoy doing outside of school?
Just spending time with my family, mostly.
All right, and which hobby would you like to spend more time doing?
Definitely like to hunt more. Enjoy hunting.
Okay, well, that's Coach Harville.
Welcome to Eagle Vision for Wednesday, August the 30th, 2017. I'm Allie, and today's top story takes a look at Instagram's new anti-bullying feature. Instagram has introduced a new feature to block offensive comments and reduce spam under pictures. The feature will make inappropriate comments disappear, and only the person who typed it will be able to see it. Instagram insists that they are not trying to take away free speech from its users, but they understand that bullying is a real issue and decided to take a stand.
Good morning, Horn Lake High School. We are down in the lab in B3 with Miss Tungett for another Healthy Life segment. Good morning, Miss Tungett.
Good morning.
What do you have for us today?
Well, I would like to share with you a sweet treat that you can eat, and it's actually pretty healthy for you.
Awesome. What are we going to do today?
We are going to cut up some strawberries and make a homemade whipped cream.
Ooh, now whipped cream is really, really good, and you say that this version is actually a little bit healthy for you.
Yes, absolutely. And if you want to make it at home as like for a party, you can also make your own strawberry shortcakes at home. That's something that you do learn in my class, but the recipe will be on the website.
Okay, so we're not going to do the strawberry shortcakes today, but that you can definitely do those. Put the whipped cream on top and then top it with a strawberry, I'm assuming.
No, we like to put the strawberries on the cake and let the strawberries send their juices into the strawberry shortcake.
Incredible. Okay, you can go to our website to get that recipe, but let's go ahead and make the whipped cream then.
All right, so remember, wash your hands first and wash your fruit. Remember we talked about not washing your fruit can lead to some bad stuff. So, we already have our strawberries washed up here. And we are going to, if you were making a strawberry shortcake, you would want to slice them, and that would just mean that you would want to make some rounds, pretty thin rounds like that.
Now,
But
for those of us who might not know good knife handling skills, what do you suggest so that we don't cut ourselves?
okay, so this is a paring knife. This is what we're going to use with small fruits and small vegetables.
Right.
And you want to just hold it with your thumb one side, fingers other side. Don't ever put your finger up there because it actually strains all the way up the arm.
Okay.
So keep your fingers away from the blade.
Okay.
So since we are not putting them on a shortcake, we are going to just dip them in the whipped cream we're about to make.
Amazing.
We want to just cut them into fours so that way you have a great little dipping.
Okay. So we move into quarters.
Yes, I'm going to cut a couple more for us. And then I'm going to ask Allie to get our cold bowl out of the freezer. It's going to be perfect for dipping the ice cream. You can see it's nice and chilly. We're going to use heavy whipping cream for this. I've already measured out 1 cup, but however much you put in, once you whip the cream and add air to it, it's going to increase in volume. So
Keep in mind.
right, I would say don't fill up your bowl to make a whole lot
Right.
of whipped cream.
Okay.
This is the time where we add any liquid ingredients. I'm gonna add just a ½ teaspoon of vanilla for the cup of heavy whipping cream that I just put in.
Awesome.
And you do see I have sugar out here, but that's gonna go in after we get it.
Now notice the bowl you've chosen is a metal bowl.
Yes.
And a metal bowl is going to get way cooler than a plastic bowl, so it's probably going to be a better idea to use metal.
Better transfer
set up.
of cold. So then I am going to whip it. This gets messy, beware. The bag up. I do want to point out that while you're whipping, you want to incorporate air, so that's why I'm tilting the bowl over to the side and letting the cream kind of jump out of the bowl and hopefully land back in the bowl, but sometimes
Right.
that's why it gets a little bit messy.
Looks awesome.
So when the peaks begin to form, you can see how they're making small little mountains. That's whenever you want to add in your dry ingredients. And some people fold them in. I like to just whip it just a little bit more, get them good and mixed in there. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of sugar.
Awesome.
So just like I said, you do want to keep your whipped cream cold. So after it's done, stick it back in the freezer until you're actually ready to use it. But I recommend fresh because it's so good.
Oh yeah. Awesome. We're going to post the recipe for the whipped cream and the strawberry shortcakes on our website, hornlaketv.com, and then you'll click on the Healthy Life segment link. Thank you so much for today.
You're welcome.
Today we're doing birthdays with Mr. Hopper.
Happy birthday to Josue Adine, Micaiah Cooper, Elena Cosper, Tyler Jackson, Kevin King, Alexis Mallet. Happy
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. It's my birthday too, yeah. It's your birthday.
Self-control, the ability to subdue our impulses in order to achieve longer-term goals.
To remain calm in times of trials, to hold back in moments of anger, and hold our eyes on the prize.
Optimism, our hopefulness and confidence about our successes that lie ahead.
To dream of our futures as doctors,
Lawyers,
bankers,
public servants,
engineers,
Politicians.
Whatever we can dream up.
Accountability, the condition of being responsible.
accepting the consequences of our actions, both positive and negative, to own up to our own mistakes and to learn from them.
Respect.
The feeling of deep admiration for someone.
Their abilities.
Their qualities.
And their achievements.
We practice self-control.
We remain optimistic.
We hold ourselves accountable.
We respect others.
We are the next generation.
We are the hope for tomorrow.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are the Eagles and we soar.
It's now time for today's announcements. Pay attention, we are moving fast. Teachers, many of you have asked about EVTV announcement forms. The forms have been relocated to the wall directly across from the mailboxes. Fill out the form and place it in the EVTV box. Remember, forms are picked up each morning by 6:45 for the following day's show. Make sure you plan ahead and give us a few days ahead of time. Superintendent Youth Leadership Council applications are available for juniors to pick up in the guidance office. Any junior who is interested in learning more about becoming a leader or an entrepreneur should apply. Applications are due back in the guidance office Friday, September the 8th. Those with questions should email emily.nelson@dcsms.org. This fall, Horn Lake High is bringing back Eagle Day. Eagle Day will take place September the 9th from 10 to 4 here at the high school. Vendor forms can be found on our website at hornlakehigh.com. The official PSAT test date is Wednesday, October the 11th. If you are a junior and want to take this test, see Ms. Joyner in room D13. The cost is $15. If you're a sophomore interested in taking the PSAT class in spring 2018, see Ms. Walker in room D16. Even if the class is already on your schedule, you must sign up with Ms. Walker in D16. The deadline to sign up for both grade levels is September the 8th. That's it for today's episode. Here at Horn Lake, we are better students, always growing and expecting more. Stay tuned for your lunch menus and athletic schedules. We'll see you here tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.